Namaskar friends, this is NJ, your host on this channel. In this video, we are going to have our discussion on the zodiac sign Aquarius. So yes, you got it right. Here I'm not going to discuss any complicated or any core topic with you. This is just going to be a video on the topic of the zodiac sign Aquarius, because trust me, there is a lot on this zodiac sign which needs to be discussed, which needs to be revealed. So friends, like for example, the topic or the idea to make video on this topic came to me as I have already started doing my research and my work on making an independent elaborative video on the upcoming transit of Jupiter to the Aquarius sign. So the moment I got deeper into it, I just realized that there should be an independent discussion on this Aquarius sign as well. Because friends, I'm just a facilitator in this community which I'm running on YouTube channel, and trust me, I learn a lot from your participation, from your valuable inputs which you write on the comment section. I also have a lot to contribute from the Aquarius point of view as well, because even in my own natal chart I have like almost 5 planets in the Aquarius sign. So my moon, Mercury, Venus, Jupiter, all the benefic planets are in the Aquarius sign. And if I were to include even the Bhavchalit chart, so even Sun is there in the Aquarius. So there is a lot of Aquarius influence which is there in my life, and the same pattern is also getting repeated in many other divisional chart as well. So because of which my own journey with the Aquarius experiences, my research, my consulting experience, and whatsoever you will write in the comment section, that will definitely help us understand this little bit esoteric sign. So okay friends, I will start with the basic information which you all must be knowing about it. When we talk about the Aquarius influence, so definitely to begin with, this is a sign which is being ruled by the planet Saturn and co-ruled by the planet Rahu. So now when we talk about the intelligence aspect of Aquarius, that it definitely acquire from the planet Saturn. When we talk about the reward aspect specifically, that can also be attached with the planet Saturn, which it infuses in the qualities of Aquarius. But when we talk about doing something innovative, out of the box, scientific way of looking at things, group collective consciousness, so for that somehow Rahu also infuses its qualities in the functioning of Aquarius. Aquarius is a air sign, and the beauty over here is that it is not only a air sign but it is also a fixed sign as well. So comparing it with other air element signs, for example Gemini, which is an air sign but it is a dual sign as well. When we talk about Libra is also an air sign but it is a movable sign. The beauty of the Aquarius energy is that whatsoever knowledge has been acquired, that remains fixed over here, which can be utilized for your betterment, for your advancement of your consciousness. Now friends, many times what happens is that whenever we talk about the qualities of Aquarius, somehow it has always a connotation with the social consciousness. Because see, the journey of the zodiac belt, the moment you will start from the journey from the Aries till Capricorn is all about being oblivious to anybody to becoming somebody. That is the domain, a flag which you hoist in the Capricorn sign, where you have proven your mettle. But when we talk about going beyond your identity of self, your own egocentric connotation or establishment in the society, and extending and going beyond, when we talk about becoming bigger and greater than yourself, identifying yourself for some higher purpose, so all those prospects can be attached with the Aquarius sign. Friends, like the way I was telling it to you, that when we talk about the prospects of success, so the simple formula, which a simple principle or mool mantra of success which I follow and which I believe in my life is that success is something which we attract by the person we become. So success is directly connected and related with the concept of your personal development. And when we talk about the prospects of personal development, somehow that has something to do with the energies and the signification of the Aquarius. Now this could be because of their new way of looking at things, being very optimistic, being very hopeful. So all these qualities can be attached with the signification of the Aquarius. They have got this inherent potential of always being in the pursuit of self-development. The second way of looking at the Aquarius energy is that somehow when we talk about the prospects of greatness, this is something which Saturn manifests more in the signification of the Aquarius energy. Friends, try to understand this thing. First of all, your concept of greatness needs to be distinguished, needs to be cleared. Definitely, Saturn in the Capricorn can make you a CEO, can make you a successful politician, can give you all the riches in the world, in the life. That could be good for your own personal gratification, but if you actually want to attain the status of greatness, so for that you have to have this mindset of sharing it with the world as well. Unless and until you do not have this inherent potential or capacity to look beyond your own necessity, own needs, and aligning your personal goals with the collective good of the society, of the community, so that aspect of greatness is definitely going to be lacking in your life. And this is where the Aquarian energy comes into play. See friends, opposite to Aquarius is the energy of the Leo. So that centeredness of establishing your ego, your image, your identity in the society, in the world, is somehow attached with the qualities of the Leo. But when we talk about your prospects of sacrifice for the collective good, when we talk about doing something good for the society, community, collective consciousness, and seeing yourself as a simple cell in the larger body of the humanity, so all of that prospects is somehow connected with the qualities of the Aquarius. Trust me friends, if you will actually do a research in the charts of the biggest of the philanthropic and the humanitarian people, I have also read about so many big business magnates and big business people. In their first half of the life, they actually rose from nothing. They rise from nothing. So whatsoever they gained in the first half of the life, the second half of their life, they utilized all of their riches, their wealth for the society, for the upliftment of the downtrodden sect of the society, because they attached and associated themselves with the collective aspect of the humanity. So that is kind of a prospect where when we talk about anything to do with the personal development, becoming something bigger and greater than yourself, your present self, and something to do with the greatness is something which can be associated with the qualities of the Aquarius. Now let's move to the other aspect of the zodiac sign Aquarius. Now friends, when we talk about anything to do with the social trends, so now the good part over here is that the collective energy is so strong in the functioning of the Aquarius that is the only reason which all people can easily become popular. You can only become easily famous or popular when your work, your craft resonate with the collective consciousness on a collective level, with the people, with the organizations, with the groups. So now the beauty of the Aquarius is that whatsoever you are going to be doing, or you have this innate potential and capacity to remain very much attuned towards the new trends, new innovation, new things going viral in the world. So that is something where the Aquarian people or the Aquarius sign also holds a competitive or a upper edge. Now friends, if I were to share some other aspect of the Aquarius energy, so like the way I was telling it to you, that Aquarius also has to do with the innovation aspect as well. Now the beauty is that Aquarius energy can also function in a way that, let's say for example, because of this innate inherent potential and capacity to be a part of the collective. So trust me, there has been all those instances that I will not be surprised if I will get to know this thing, that just because a prominent Aquarian person is collected with that collective group mind, that does within a relatively small amount of time, you will see that the same flash of idea came to someone who is living in Japan, other person living in USA, other person is living in Australia. Like there has been even all those kind of research which took place. So now once what happened is that this is a original research material. So what happened that there was one scientist who was doing a research in the Harvard University. The pattern which rats follow while coming out of the maze filled with water. So he found this thing, that the ability which the rats which he was experimenting, they developed in order to find out a way coming out of that maze. In a very small span of time, the same ability was demonstrated by other pair of rats in some far away university in Australia or in Scotland. So from which this can also be concluded that somehow every biological species has somehow access to that collective invisible organized field as well. So this is something which do justice to the functioning of the Aquarian energy or the Aquarian vibes only, because of their this inherent capacity and potential to resonate with the collective vibe which is going to be very predominantly taking place in the consciousness of everyone. Now friends, if I were to share some other aspect of the Aquarian sign, so we have already discussed the humanitarian aspect, we have already discussed the personality development, we have discussed the prospect of attaining the greatness, the capacity to be very intellectually sound. And friends, like whenever we talk about anything to do with the kind of obstacles or whatsoever you encounter on the path, on your path towards meeting your goals, so somehow that is also something which is always attached and can be defined with the Aquarian energies only, because somehow Aquarius has got a connection with the functioning of the 11th house as well. And in our astrological chart, 11th house also tells about our goals, it also tells about our hopes as well. So the kind of experiences you go through while meeting your set goals, like when we talk about the kind of people you resonate with, you become a part of any sort of clubs, groups or organization, what are those qualities in that group which actually fascinate you, what is going to be your game plan or your approach to become a part of any group. So all these qualities are somehow being demonstrated with the 11th house, which can be also seen as resonating with the functioning of the Aquarius sign as well. So that is something friends, like in this video I did not include any of the core Vedic concept. Like for example, if I were to bring into notice and consideration even the Vedic aspect, so within the Aquarius sign lies the energies of 3 nakshatras. We talk about Dhanishta, we talk about Sadbhisha, we talk about Purvabhadrapada, and that could be one of the reasons that somehow Aquarius sign is also connected very strongly with the one of the important Hindu trine god, which is Lord Shiva, because out of all the 3 gods like Brahma, Vishnu, Shiva, when we talk about the prospects of sacrifice, the prospects of benevolence and innocence, that is something which is always connected with Lord Shiva on a more intense way. And even if you will see the qualities of Lord Shiva, the chief qualities which Lord Shiva demonstrate, so you can also see that Dhanishta manifest the dancing form, the Damuru dancing form of the qualities of the Lord Shiva. When we talk about Sadbhisha, Sadbhisha represents the ascetic side, the meditative ascetic side of Lord Shiva, and Purvabhadrapada is something which represents the angry, intense, ferocious side of the manifested side of Lord Shiva. So that is something friends which I just wanted to say in general. I'm very much sure a lot of the information which has been discussed in this video you might be already knowing about it, but let's say for example if you have something to add more about this Aquarius sign, because I remember lately I was also doing a research on ordering some book from Amazon exclusively written on the Aquarius sign, because there is a lot which needs to be discovered on this Aquarius sign. So I was doing it, I was not able to find any good book which could have strike a connection with me, but somehow whatsoever information I have shared over here, and if you want to add it with your own research, with your own findings, so please feel welcomed, and I will be looking forward to your contribution on this video's comment section. And very soon I will be uploading a video on the upcoming transit of the planet Jupiter in this Aquarius sign. So this is something friends which I wanted to say as a part of my inputs on the qualities, energies represented by the Aquarius sign. For further more updates and notifications on the divine signs of Vedic astrology, please subscribe to my YouTube channel and like my Facebook page. Dhanyawad.